are you mentioning suicide? I mean, why are you protecting the bastard that murdered my daughter?
Chief, sir, I am not pleading or even protecting this young man. I am simply telling you, sir, that not a single evidence points towards the fact that your daughter was murdered. It points towards suicide, sir. And our investigation has been thorough.
Get out.
You asked me to leave, sir?
That murderer of my daughter must be thrown into life imprisonment, or else I'm going to fall out with every member of the prosecuting team.
Well, Chief, with due respect, sir, it doesn't work that way. If we take the accused person to court with the evidence we have, even a lawyer fresh out of school can get him off the hook. We do not have enough evidence to throw him in jail. So, sir, I cannot promise you that the man will be thrown into jail. Sir. Well, I can assure you that the investigation is being handled by professionals. We are leaving no stone unturned. If your brother is found innocent, I can assure you, he's not going to suffer.
Sir, I can tell you without fear of contradiction that he's innocent. I don't know why Anita killed herself, but I can swear with everything I hold dear that he's not responsible for her death.
I understand. We found some merit in what you're saying, which is why, again, we are leaving no stone unturned. So don't you worry.
Sir, he has just been fired by his boss. Even his landlord has terminated his tenancy. They all see him as a murderer, which I am so sure he is not. Sir, please, you are the director of public prosecutions. You need to prove them wrong, sir, please.
Well, I understand all this. But I think we are dragging this matter unnecessarily. I have told you it is being handled by professionals. We're leaving no stones unturned. And I can promise you once again that no innocent person will be punished here. You don't worry. Let's keep our fingers crossed. We're working. I am not a policeman. I trained as a criminal lawyer, and I'm the director of public prosecution in this city. So I tell you, you can open up to me. You can trust me.
Sir, I am speaking the truth.
You're speaking the truth. Then tell me why you killed the girl.
I did not murder Anita, sir. I didn't do anything like that. I'm so very innocent. I know it's a little difficult for me to prove my situation because she was found in my apartment and all of that. I cannot kill anyone. I didn't do it. I can swear on my last blood, my last drop of blood, that I didn't do it.
Innocent. I see. Well, your statement says that you left her in your room alive and you came back and met her dead. Then why didn't you call the police?
I was confused. I was very confused, sir. I mean, this is the first time this is ever happening to me. I wasn't sure what to do. The only person that came to my mind was my boss. I went to him. I explained the situation to him. I told him what happened. On my way back, I saw officers putting her corpse in the car, and then they arrested me. There was no time to even explain anything. There was no time. I'm innocent.
I see. Morgan, the registrar from your former school made it clear to us that you were a notorious cultist while in school.
That's possible. That can never be true. The registrar couldn't have found that report. It's impossible. Because he knows that I'm one of those people who've been fighting against cultism on campus. So how can I be one of the cultists? It's not. This is all weird. It's all weird. There's somebody out there trying to get me because, sir, I'm innocent.
Well, I have analyzed the evidence in this case critically, and I've come to the conclusion that Mr. Morgan wasn't responsible for the death of that young woman.
Sure?
Yes. So I'm going to employ the area command officer to release him to me.
Sir, with due respect, your move would be misunderstood.
Why?
My father is a retired high army officer, and he's very strong on this case, very, very strong. He's not taking it by it.
Officer, this has nothing whatsoever to do with anyone's position in the army or wherever. We are talking of justice here, justice and fairness, and it remains a fact in our justice system that an innocent person or persons should not be punished. Listen, this young man has lost his job. His landlord terminated his tenancy and labeled him a murderer, all on his case of homicide that he did not even commit. Now, what he needs now is a new life. That is what I'm willing to give him.
Wait a minute. Just wait. Is this the reason why you brought me out here? What'd you take me for? A whore or something?
Can you just calm down? Huh? Why are you getting upset? What I said is not enough to make you flare. I only made a fair request. That's all.
Fair? You call this fair? Frank, your friend is out there languishing in the police cell for a crime but know he did not commit. And you're here asking me to be your girl?
Is there anything wrong with that? Huh? We both know that. You're not going out with my friend. So is there anything wrong with me asking you to be my girl? Tell me.
Frank, do you know what? You stink!
Wait, get out. Alright, I'm sorry. Can you just calm down? Listen.
Stay away from me!
Okay, alright, fine. My bad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said those things back there. I know you're upset, but just listen to me. I love you. Believe me. I love you with everything I have. I love you with all my heart. Alright? Just give me a little time. Can we just go back to the car? Don't wait.
You've seen the place?
Yes, I have.
Actually, a custom officer used to stay here, but he's been transferred to different area command now.
Okay, sir.
So you can manage this until you sort yourself out with your landlord.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much.
Actually, I've been discussing with your boss, thinking about the possibility of reinstating you to your office. I'm sure it will work out.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
And if there's anything that you may need, do not hesitate to let me know.
All right, sir. Thank you. So it's for real. Back at square one.
don't leave me. Roberta, I can't believe you did this. How could you bring somebody to live in this compound? Can you vouch with anything that you know that young man?
Timmy, darling, please. I am pleading with you. Okay? I've realized that I'm the only one that can help this young man. Okay? Can't you understand that?
Must you bring him into this compound? He surely must have some friends that can accept him. There are other ways you could help.
Well, maybe, right. But see, he has lost his job. And he doesn't want to bug all his friends. He must have his reason for that. Listen, he will soon get back on his feet. And you will be happy that you helped him. Please.
You have to warn him to remain in that boy's quarter. I wouldn't want anybody to disturb my peace in this house. Just tell him that.
You have that. I will speak with him. In fact, I'll go talk to him right now.
Please, you do.
I will talk to him. Okay?
It's nonsense. What kind of nonsense is this? He wasn't ready to go and poke any of his friends and he brought him here to come and poke me.
Mr. Area Commander, you cannot say you don't know me, because I wouldn't want to fall out with you. Now open your mouth and tell me why you released a suspect that murdered my daughter.
Sir, this command is too big to resort on sentiments on what is purely legal. We practice democracy here, and everything is based on the rule of law.
What do you mean by rule of law? Do you know how many states I governed as a military administrator before I retired from the military?
That is not the point, sir.
And so what is the point?
The point is this: all the investigations carried out, including autopsy, forensic material, are emphatic that your daughter poisoned herself.
I beg your pardon.
It will be a mockery on the police department to take this case to court. There is forensic report that actually confirmed that the suspect has never carried a gun before. It would be laughable for us to even argue that the suspect was pointing a gun at your daughter while she was drinking the poison.
So, what are you saying?
Accept my unqualified condolences for the death of your daughter. I know how you feel. It is painful to lose a loved one. The investigation was very thorough. We have no reason to prosecute. That's why we released the suspect. As a matter of fact, it is a suicide and not a murder case. I'm sorry, sir. But if you're not comfortable with it, you can petition the commissioner or the Inspector General of Police. My boys would be very, very proud to show why they released the suspect, sir.
Could it be I pushed my daughter to take her own life? Why did I refuse to listen to her? I ought to have allowed her marry the one she said she loved. She may have killed herself, as they are saying, but I am seeing myself as the killer.
Timmy, the truth is I love you very much, okay? But I'm not just comfortable with the constant request of you asking me to come here, to come to your house. The idea is crazy and it's getting me really, really nervous.
Come.
What?
Come, Richie, please. See, you don't have to be nervous over nothing. I am the lady of this house and I know my husband inside out. I know when he would return each day.
Listen, your husband's schedule can change. His programs can change. Let me tell you, many women have been caught by their husband. And the reason is because their husbands suddenly changed their schedules and programs. I don't want to be caught with any man's wife.
And nobody's going to catch you. My husband is different from all these men that suddenly changed their program.
I'm scared.
He would call me whenever he's leaving to anywhere.
What do you want? I'm scared. Am I not supposed to be scared? Huh?
Listen, Frank, I agree that I have nothing to do with Morgan, but I love him dearly. And I would not be happy they are making concerted efforts to stab him in the back.
Of course not. That's not what I'm doing. You know, you surprise me most times when you talk. But a girl as big as you shouldn't be talking like this. How can you say you love a guy when he doesn't even care about you? Doesn't appreciate you as a woman?
No, if you're talking about Morgan, then you're very wrong. He appreciates me. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't.
You think I don't know about you guys? Okay, fine. Let me break it down for you. If this guy truly loves you, the way you say he does, why would he go about tripping for Anita? Tell me. Morgan was practically dying for Anita, man. Anita wasn't even half as beautiful as you are. Tell me.
You know what? With all you said, I have concluded in my heart that you know nothing about us. And listen, Morgan will not be happy to hear all this you've said about him. He won't.
Hey, wait. You're starting to sound as if you're going to tell him all I said.
Of course I'm going to tell him. Oh, you think I'm not? Well, I'm going to tell him about everything you said. Well, listen to me and listen carefully. If you're not proud of what you say, then you're not worthy of being called a man.
Oh, don't do that. Hey, look. Try to feel a brother here. I'm only pouring my heart out to you. Okay? And I see you as a big girl. I don't believe you'll go around. No. Don't tell him all that junk.
Oh, thank God. So you know that all you've been saying are junk. You know what? Listen and listen carefully. I don't intend to rubbish anyone or paint anyone black outside. And I'll appreciate you stop telling me this rubbish.
Okay, fine. Not bad. Can you just...
Leave my room.
Okay, fine. I'll leave. But just give me a second.
No, let me... No.
What have you been doing all day?
I've been indoors, just resting, and I've decided to come out, get some fresh air, and read the paper.
Don't you have the intention of doing something productive? I mean, how could you stay indoors all day?
Well, I don't have a job yet. I'm still trying to get one. Even your husband has been assisting me to get a job. And since I don't have anything doing, there's not much I can do. I trust God will give me a job sooner than later.
Rubbish.
Madam. Why do you hate me so much?
Are you talking to me?
Well, my father told me just before he died when I was 11 years old that it's good for me to surround myself with friends and be in the good books of everyone.
What does that mean?
Well, I just don't understand why I irritate you so much. I'm not an evil person. I'm not. So don't see me as one.
Well, Morgan, you may not be an evil person as you said, but you're surely a pest in this house. And do you know what? I don't like pests. Excuse me.